Hi everyone, welcome to class. I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher here on Verbling, and today's class is a speaking class. Basically, the idea is just to have some casual conversation and to practice speaking English in realistic scenarios. So I hope that everyone watching will practice some of the things they've learned in their Verbling classes in today's speaking activity. Okay, so hi Matt.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. Tonight.
Good. Yeah, it's late now. Is it 10 in Italy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you have the same time, me.
I think I'm in the same time zone. Yeah, it's 10 p.m.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm tired.
Also, me too. Me too.
You too. Okay. Hi, Carolina.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you again.
Great. So I think we should be still waiting on. Oh, okay. I guess we're waiting for students to come in. Hi, Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I am doing well, actually.
What time is it in Iraq right now?
It is 11 p.m.
Okay, so it's late for you also.
Yeah, it's the last class of the day.
Yeah, for me too.
Everybody tired.
Everyone's tired. I know. That's why I decided, okay, the last class of the day, I'll make a speaking class because I always have fun in these classes. So, all right. So, okay, I think we're still waiting for some other people, but I know Matt has been in a class like this with me. I think Mustafa might have been. But anyway, the idea of today's class is just to practice speaking in an informal setting. I want you to hopefully sort of try to incorporate some of the new things you've been learning in your Verbling classes, right? You should see today's class as a forum to practice what you've been learning. So maybe it's a new verb tense or some new vocabulary. Even if you're not sure if you're using it correctly, try it out. You have me here to give you feedback. And otherwise, I think the general guidelines are speak whenever you like. I want you to feel free to ask questions to your classmates, to respond to your classmates, agree and disagree politely. This is really about you, right? I have had plenty of practice speaking English, and now I want you to have practice with it. But the one thing I ask is that you respect one another and that you don't interrupt your classmates if they're speaking. Okay? So, great. And so, let's see, who else is here? Aldona?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Doing well. Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
From Poland. Very cool.
Yes.
And is that your dog?
Yes.
What's his or her name?
It's Rico.
Rico. Very
Mm-hmm.
nice. Very cool. A lot of people have their pets as their pictures on Verbling.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like animals. Okay. And Gabriele?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Okay, and we haven't met before, right?
Not yet.
Okay, because I had another Gabriele in a different class, but
I'm not that Gabriele.
okay, a different Gabriele.
Okay.
Where are you from?
My hometown is in Italy, but I live in Switzerland.
Oh, okay. And you like biking?
Yes, I'm a cyclist.
Very cool. Do you compete in races?
Yes.
Nice. Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm Kate. Very nice to meet you. I'm from the United States.
Okay.
And Lucas?
Hello,
Hi, how's it going?
I'm fine. I'm just a little sick, but I'm fine. Thank
Oh,
you.
you sound sick. Oh no.
without voice.
Yeah, you lost your voice. Okay. Well, today's a speaking class, so don't strain your voice. But obviously, we're happy to have you here. And Lucas, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I'm from Minas Gerais.
Very cool. Interesting. Okay. Okay, great. So if other people join us, that's fine. They can just jump into the conversation. I was sort of giving some guidelines. Basically, feel free to speak whenever. This is about you and practicing speaking English in a natural setting and practicing, some of the new things you've learned in your classes. And feel free to ask me, if you use something correctly. So, hey, Kate, was that right? Or should I do that differently? I'm here to give you feedback and to help move our discussion along. So instead of preparing topics about what I like to talk about, what I do in this class is I ask each student to think of one or two questions that you would like to ask to the rest of the class that you think will lead to some good, interesting discussion. Okay? So let's see, hi David, or David.
Hi, Caitlin. Hi again. How are you?
How's it going?
Thank you. I'm doing very well.
Good. And hi, Herman.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Perfect timing, you two. I just asked the class to think of one or two questions that will hopefully lead to some interesting discussion. So I want everyone to think of one or two things that you would like to ask your classmates that you think will be a good topic, a good jumping off point for our discussion tonight. Okay, so I'll just give you, 2 minutes to think about that. And then we'll get started. Okay, so obviously, you can keep thinking of questions as the class goes on. But I'd like to start off our discussion. Who would like to sort of open up the discussion today? Who would like to ask a question to the class?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
I have to select a student.
No, just for the whole class.
Okay. What would you want to achieve into this world?
Say it again.
What would you like to achieve into this world?
What would you like to achieve in this world? Was that it? Okay, very cool. So kind of like, what are your goals?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Very interesting question. Okay, so remember, feel free to speak whenever you like, ask questions to your classmates, respond to things they say, follow up on things they say, just like you would in a normal conversation.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead.
Carolina?
Yes.
What is your proposed for 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 your life. I mean, what is
Your goals.
your goal? Yes.
Um, okay. Personally, I want to be a better person, less anxious, living well with my family, with my husband, having kids in the future. And for my professional life, I want to be a better professional too. I want to have chances to grow in my job, and I want to learn more. And in a near future, I want to do a a master's degrees because I think we can't stop learning, and I think the master's degrees could be a challenge, would be very defiant to me. Uh, that's all. What about
Clearly has thought about this before.
yes? Oh,
Go ahead.
I have to pick
Mhm.
another Aldona, what about you? Aldona, what about
Yes,
you?
yes, yes.
What's
Uh,
your goal?
well, first of all, I would like to learn my English or improve it to be almost perfect. And the same to you, I like to have a good family and to enjoy my life. Um, of course, I like to have a good job and and uh, mm, and have plenty of time for doing my hobbies.
Mhm. Definitely.
That would be all.
Awesome. And I wanted to go back, Carolina. I really liked what you said about how you never wanted to stop learning. I just thought that was nice. All
Yes, yes, we
right.
have to move on in our
Mhm.
practice.
And what do you want to do your master's in?
About social media content.
Interesting. Very cool. Very relevant.
Yes, I think that is the future of communication, and I'm a journalist. I work with that, so I want to learn
Oh,
more
very cool.
about it.
Hmm.
Hmm. Cool. Okay, and the rest of the class. So feel free to jump in. So tell us about some goals. Uh, I also would ask the question, um, do you set goals for yourself? Are your goals, is it something you think about a lot? Don't be shy.
Okay, teacher, I can jump in. I'm sorry.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I was thinking about some interesting question.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
for me, actually, teacher, in my life, I want to be a remarkable person. So, what's that mean? When we know all everyone will dead at the end, and this is like a truth. So when I did I did, maybe the people will remember me, uh, if I did something in my life, did something remarkable, so they can remember me. So this is what I mean. Also, for me, I want to be successful, like in my life, like successful first in my spiritual part of my life, like related to this, to my God and my religion or something like this. So
Mm-hmm.
this is important for me, like a priority for me. Also, I want to be successful uh, in my job, in my work, uh, in my petroleum engineering, because I am petroleum engineer. So this is important for me. I want to like go deep in this major and this part of my education. For also, I want to have a happy family, and this is maybe like a common goal to all of us. So this is like something interesting for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
And you said you were thinking about a really interesting question. What was it?
Actually, I was seeking for that. I. mm, I don't know, but I saw some like confusing question. Some of them said, "Why the bird when it sleep in the night at the tree, sleep at the tree, it doesn't fall to the ground. She's still in the tree." So this is
That's
one of
interesting.
like laughing, yeah. And the other question, yeah, and the other question was, why the pizza when you order it come in the square box, not in the circle box? Okay,
So what was the second one? Why do
the,
the
the pizza,
pizza? Why do they come in a
yeah,
square box and not a
yeah.
circular box?
So this is like funny question. I don't know. And but my question for maybe the student or the classmate, uh, uh, what do you have now around you? Describe something around you now.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is my question for Matteo. Matteo, unmute.
Eh, okay, okay, I stay here. Okay, go.
Okay, my friend, describe something around you now, maybe beside you, on the background, in your room, anything. Okay.
Could you write your question, Mustafa?
Sorry, teacher, could you write that for him?
Yeah. Describe something you see around you. Oh yeah. So you're saying
Uh,
just describe something that's in the room with you right now. That's interesting, I think.
ah, now in this moment.
Mhm.
Oh, I stay in my office, home, home office,
In your home office.
and I stay front my computer with double screen, a big screen,
Mhm.
Good.
and uh, and I follow the lesson, the
Mhm.
class English.
And do you have decorations in your office? Do you have pictures and things like
Ah,
that?
yes, yes. In my office, in front of me, in the wall, I have a big my um, not picture.
Painting?
No, it's metaphor life for my goals.
Ah, okay. Very cool. Oh, so you should tell us about your goals then. What are your goals?
Yes, no, because it's for me it's an inspiration in my job, in my life.
Mhm.
Okay, and I have most message attached in the big paper on the wall.
Very cool. That's really cool. That's a good idea.
When
People
I
say
have
that.
when
Mhm.
I have some problem, okay, in my brain, my mind, I think I I see some message this okay for inspiration me
Mhm.
inspiring me.
Inspire you, yeah. People say that visualizing your goals is one of the
Yes.
best ways to motivate yourself.
Yes, okay, okay.
Cool.
This.
Would anyone else like to share what something that's around you? give us an idea of where you are right now.
For me?
No, for anyone else in the class.
Okay.
What
Else.
was the question?
The question was, describe something you see around you. So give us an idea, kind of like a look into where you are, since we're coming from all over.
Oh, yes. My name is Lucas. I'm from Brazil. I'm studying English because I want to do a test on TOEFL to travel to United States to study. Now I am student from science computing,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to do an intercambio from
An exchange.
exchange. Thank you.
An exchange.
Exchange. I wanna go travel for United States or Canadian. I don't know, and I think it will be very good.
Very cool. So your goal is to travel, to learn English, to travel to the US.
Yes, and I want to train my English too.
Very nice. Cool.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
Luisas, what do you have beside you, around you? Something sold, like maybe remote or iPad or mobile or anything else you are in the air or something like that. Okay.
Did you hear his question, Lucas?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't hear.
Can you repeat it?
Okay.
Can you repeat, please?
Look,
I'm sorry.
sorry, Lucas. Do you have something beside you, around you, in the table, maybe picture, pen, anything like mobile or something? Describe something like this. Salt.
Mobiles. I don't understand the question. Um,
So, for instance, Matt described, I asked him about his office, and he said, on the wall he has some inspirational messages and pictures of his goals. And like for me, for instance, since I share an apartment with people, there are some weird pictures,
oh, I'm
right?
sorry. Yes. I am in the university. I am in the labs working in the university. This
Okay.
is, yes,
Mhm.
lab, TV, digital,
Okay. All
and the
right, cool.
network. Yes, I'm in the university. This is um, students' banners from his works. Yes, and our computers from texts.
Okay, so you're in a computer lab right now, basically. Cool.
Yes, computer labbing. Yes,
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
yes.
Cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I there was understand.
No, not at all.
Thank you.
Great. And what about the others of you that we haven't heard from yet? Tell us a little bit about where you are right now and something you see around you.
It's for me.
No, for students who haven't spoken yet.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I will do. I will do
Okay.
it. Really, I'm home and I'm in the kitchen, but really there is nothing really interesting around me. The wall are white without anything handle on it, on them, and just a table with three chairs. The PC is on the table in front of me, and on my left there is a sofa with my girlfriend and my dog that are sleeping there. Nothing else.
Nice. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else? So feel free to just jump in and hi Anna, hi everyone in the chat. Um, feel free to just jump in either to respond to this question or if you decide, I'm bored, I want to ask a different question to the class. You can do that as well.
I have a question.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. And write. Would you write the question? You
Sure.
prefer?
No, you can read it and write it,
Okay,
whatever.
now read it. Would you rather live with your philosophy life or live follow up other people?
Say it again.
And I choose.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. And would you rather live
Mm-hmm.
with your philosophy life or live follow up other people?
Oh, okay. So like, would you
Oh, okay.
rather live your own way with your own sort of outlook and philosophy of life, or would you rather sort of follow others?
Others people, yeah.
Okay, interesting question.
Actually, teacher, just to I remembered like a phrasal verb or something. When the son fell on the feet of his father, is that correct, teacher, or it is not correct?
Well,
Is
When the
that make
sun,
sense?
sorry, say it again.
Okay. When the son do the same thing what the father did before him. Okay, what?
I've never heard that expression,
Yeah, it's
but
like
I'm sure it must be.
fellow
Hold on.
his feet or fellow on his feet maybe.
Ah, follow in his footsteps. Okay, yeah, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
Okay,
yes,
to follow in someone's footsteps.
yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
for me,
Absolutely,
actually,
yeah.
I in my life for the Matthew question, uh, I I prefer to like put a model, successful model in my life, okay, and follow them.
Mhm.
So in that way, I'll like follow the fast way to successful to become successful in my life. So like in short time I will get what I need when I follow that successful person or successful model. So I am always trying to put model in my life,
Mhm.
successful model. Okay, this is my answer.
Cool. Other thoughts?
other answer.
I think, well, the life is mine. Being my life, I think I have to choose what I gonna do, how I gonna do. So I rather live according with my thoughts, my beliefs. Uh, I think it's good to listen to other people, their thoughts, um, or, or opinions, opinions,
Mhm. Mhm.
opinions.
Opinions? Yep.
Listen to their thoughts, opinions. But I think the final decision is mine
Mhm.
because the consequences will be affect me either. So I think I rather follow my thoughts, my dreams, my beliefs.
Mhm. Nice. So kind of the opposite of what Mustafa was saying,
Yes.
or not the opposite, but a different outlook. Anyone else?
It's a tricky question.
It is a tricky
Philosophy,
question, I think.
philosophy,
Yeah.
Martin.
I know, very philosophical. Matt, how would you answer this question?
You said you asked me. Sorry,
Yeah, since you
I
asked
repeat.
this philosophical question, how would you answer this?
No, because for me it's important. And in the past, my life, I know as I lived my life, not my life. Okay,
Mhm.
what do you want? But I lived the life want other people, for example, family, friends, the people around me. Okay,
Mhm.
and I think the other people is the same.
Mhm.
In fact,
Mhm.
when I say the philosophy life, uh, okay, philosophy.
Mhm.
Okay, for me it's uh, build up the basics rule for life.
Okay, so you're saying that philosophy of life is so important because it's the basis for everything you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
uh, I want live here for me because
Mhm.
my brain think this role for my life, not fashionable, cult, other people, TV, okay, a
Mhm.
newspaper. You understand?
Of course, yeah. So you want to be. So I like what you said. You feel like before you were living for other people, and now you're living for yourself and achieving the goals that are important to you.
Yes.
Very nice. Any other comments on this topic?
And sorry, teacher, just I want to add a
Mhm.
comment for Matthew.
Mhm.
So if you want to live for like live your own life or something, as I heard, so that will be you will create a method by yourself, or and we don't take any idea and from other people, Matthew.
Okay. I I prefer also follow some rule the other people, okay? But after just I can decide how
Yeah,
I lived my life.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
I listen the other people advice. Okay, I listen.
Yeah, yeah,
But after I think okay, my friend said me this, other my friend said me this. Okay, for me,
That is to me.
to me, what is important? What is for me? It's a like for me. Okay,
yeah,
for example, usually I can try some role, philosophy, life, the other people. But after I don't like and band with my life.
Mhm.
yeah. Actually, maybe most of people agree with you in this point. Yeah, everyone wants them. If you want to be remarkable, that's mean you have to make something for you, something change, yeah, different from other. Okay, thank you, Matthew.
Mhm.
No problem. Sharing,
Yeah, and
just
I think
sharing.
another thing to think about with that that's kind of related to some of the things we've talked about, and I thought of this with what Mustafa was saying is what does it mean to be remarkable, and how do you define success
My success.
and for anyone? So I think
Okay.
another thing with when we're talking about goals and life philosophies is like we also have to consider that being successful could be very different for different people. I don't know. What do you all think about this?
definition of success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For me, success happens when you achieve your goals,
Mm-hmm.
when you do good things that are good not only for you but for others too. And success, when I think about success, it's not only for professional life but for personal life too, because I see that when you have a good family, you are a successful life too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we have to we are the we have to deal with these two kinds of success, success in personal life, professional life. I think all of us all of us are looking for it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Actual teacher for success is maybe what we see that the mainstream culture, they have this idea that then the rich people maybe the most successful people and maybe the poor people aren't.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is like a shallow idea of success maybe,
Mm-hmm.
because if someone is like angry or unhealthy, they are successful, or so maybe not. So I think for success, if you want to like define it, or it's related to maybe uh, connection and freedom maybe,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and also physical health, because without health we cannot do anything, and also mental health. This is like true success, like that bring the happiness to us. So maybe the shallow idea of people like rich make you successful. This is not true for me, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we actually maybe you would see people, rich people, and like commit suicide. Okay, so they kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not success. I think this is only for me. I share this idea maybe with another in another class. To be successful, for me, priority to be successful in your spiritual life, and then to be successful in your family life and society, your social life, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and to be successful, the priority to the spiritual, and then to health, and then to family, and then to social life, and then maybe to your profession life, okay. So this is, and then financial. So if you're not the financial, and the it will be at the last maybe, but we have to collect all of them to be successful in our life.
Okay. Interesting. So it sounds like you're defining success a little bit more like happiness.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
it's sex related to happiness. Yeah, related to happiness. But the priority, maybe you have to make some priority. I don't say the money is not important for you. Of course, it's important, but maybe it's not the priority for money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Someone, someone you know, Rudyard Kipling.
Have people heard of Rudyard Kipling?
Okay, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Rudyard Kipling,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the poem If, you know?
Sorry, yes, I couldn't hear you. Yep.
You can
Uh,
hear you, Mati.
Sorry, yes,
uh,
no, I can hear you. The
I
poem
hear,
If.
I hear
Mm-hmm.
me. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I said before, if someone you know, the Rudyard Kipling.
Yeah, so he's a famous
I
poet,
I
right?
don't hear the words
Okay,
name actually.
can you hear me? Sorry.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, this person, Rudyard Kipling, have a poem, If.
Hmm. He wrote a
You know,
poem called If.
okay, if for me, it's more or less Eva. It's a fantastic poem because for me, Eva the basically role for my successful life.
Okay.
If
And
I
what does the poem say, more or
uh,
less?
the poem if this I
Hmm. So exactly what does the poem say? What about the poem is so important to your life?
and all things right in this poem for me it's a good rule for becoming a good person, okay, and for me becoming this person same poem if for me it's a good satisfaction for my life.
Nice. Very cool. Good.
Just for an example, okay.
Yeah, so someone else sort of, yeah. Great.
Beautiful poem if
hmm So class, any responses, comments, any other questions you would like to pose to the
change
class?
topic.
Yeah, if anyone wants, you can feel free to change the topic. So let's hear some of the other questions that you thought of at the beginning of class.
I have a question, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Lucas.
What's your hobby?
Cool. Simple but interesting, right? What's your hobby? So we all know, the one thing that all of you have in common is you are learning English on Verbling. What else are you interested in?
If
I am
okay,
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
thank you. If study English is a hobby, I have this hobby now.
You said you
Yes,
have this hobby?
yes,
This is your hobby, okay. So you spend a lot of time studying English?
just trying to.
hmm And in the past, do you have any other hobbies, or did English replace a different hobby?
Just doing exercise.
hmm
Just and run in a 5 kilometers competition.
Nice, very cool.
Yes. And how about you, Mustafa? What's your hobby?
Good.
Actually,
Love that
it's
you
not.
asked
Yeah.
questions to your classmates. Good. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Not so far. I have been reading and listening to like leadership book and video and also CD about this issue. So I like a hobby of this part become like a hobby for me. But for me, actually, I would like I have like a long-term vision for me to learn swim because it's maybe the weak point of me. I don't know how to swim.
To learn how to swim. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a hobby, but I have like a passion to complete my like deep learning in beside my major and profession, keep learning in leadership. I like this stuff because maybe it will make you uh, open your eyes to the world.
hmm Absolutely.
I mean, leadership, yeah, leadership is not only for leadership for people, for your life, and for many issues in your life. It's not
hmm
for your health, family, work, anything.
Right. It's not only related to your career. Absolutely.
But teacher, I don't know. I have maybe if the classmate don't have a comment, I want to ask you what's the success for you?
Sorry?
what's success for you? What does success mean for you?
What is success? I think for
Yeah.
me, success is very tied to personal happiness. So similar to what you were saying, right?
Okay.
If you feel fulfilled under your own, so if you set goals for yourself that are related to your personal happiness and you achieve them, for me, that's what success is.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for asking. Um, okay. So, and what was the other? What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, what are your hobbies? So the rest of the class. What? Okay, go ahead, Carolina.
I have many hobbies. I like to read, dance, take a walk with my dog, go to the beach, and the most common hobby now is taking online English classes because I think it's very important to study English for me because of my work. I need to improve my English. I need to get the fluency. And I think another hobby is doing yoga too. I like so much.
Hmm, nice. And yeah, it's cool that I think for some of you, verbling becomes less of, work and more of a hobby, I hope.
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Um, for me, my hobby, I like reading a book, and I like sport, two kind of sport, and swim on the pool, in the pool, and bicycle,
Hmm.
and I like travel,
Nice.
and I would um, in the future
Hmm.
I would becoming a person travel for find deal in the world.
Ah, okay, so you would like to travel the world.
Yes, and while travel, find deal in the world. I like this.
Hmm,
I hope
nice, very
become
interesting.
and transform the hobby in the job for
Yeah, I think, go ahead, class.
Mhm.
Teacher,
Yeah? Hmm.
responding to the most of answer question,
Hmm.
what's success for me is the process that continuously appear in your life depending on the goal that you have realized.
Wow,
Yes, it's
very nice.
for me.
It's a
Yes.
very like poetic and concise definition.
And I want to make a question. What is where have you mm, been? Where have you been success? When do
Where
you when do you think you will be already success
successful? Yeah, so good
successful?
question.
Yes.
So it's kind of a positive note to finish our class with, to talk about some times in your life where you feel like you have been successful or achieved success.
Yes.
For me, actually, teacher, if I want to say that was before maybe 5 years. Yes, it's now 5 years. 5 years ago,
5 years ago?
yeah, 5 years ago, when I was studying at College of Science, Geology department, and it was like a challenge for me because in that year, uh, I have uh, I had to complete this the first year with high grade of all the students in my class, uh, so I can like convert to another college maybe because this a rule say that if you complete the your like your course
Mhm.
or that year with a high grade, you can convert, but you have to not fail and yeah, something like all of it high. So it's like a challenge for me, and I studied hard and then success in that year, and I was very happy at that moment and convert to College of Engineering. It was like a dream for me. Uh, so in that I had been studying too hard at that day at that days, and
In those days.
yeah, in those days, yes. So after that, after I accomplished my or achieved my goal, I was very happy. So this is like a success point in my life.
Very
Many,
nice.
but this is one. Okay,
Congratulations. That's nice.
thank you.
What about the rest of you? So again, the
Okay,
question. Okay,
teacher,
go ahead.
I have okay. Maybe we have another question or not?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe. Teacher, if you, I have a question. If you could eat dinner with any, let's say five famous people, okay, dead or alive, which, who would you choose and where would they sit? Okay, who would you choose? Okay, just who would
Great.
you choose?
Great question. Okay. So if you could eat dinner with any five people, dead or alive, who would you choose? Very interesting question. What do you think, class? Mustafa, who would you choose?
Okay, for me actually, mm, I'll choose because my favorite team, I like soccer a lot. I'll
Okay.
choose famous player, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo,
Mm-hmm.
and also uh, I'll choose. Okay, this is in the game, in the soccer game. Cristiano Ronaldo one. I'll choose Diet Einstein. I'll see how he's thinking. Okay, maybe I'll choose uh, famous Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is and Matteo, which is the today film. Remember me to the Sylvester Stallone maybe, and also I'll choose someone inspire me. I'll delete Sylvester Stallone. I'll choose someone inspire me like Tony Robin. This is leadership. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The other one is the person called AJ Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if I have another place, I'll choose someone inspire me also. It's called Ibrahim Al-Fikhi, and it is dead now. He's passed away, but he was very inspired me. Okay, so this is my choices.
Very nice. Very cool. I like that question a lot.
For you, teacher,
No, I want to hear from the students.
maybe they don't talk.
Hello, can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay, I really don't know how to use this very well.
Oh, okay. Laura,
Um,
right?
well, I think that one famous person with I would like to have dinner with is Brad Pitt. Well, I would like to have dinner with both of them, Brad Pitt and Angelina. I think that will be a very interesting dinner. I think that they are both great actors, and I think that will be very interesting.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice. I like that. And what do you like about them?
Well, I
Just
like
because they're good actors.
yes, I think that they are good actors. More Brad Pitt than Angelina, but I like very much the couple that they made too. Like in their personal life, I like the family that they have made, and how they treat with all the press. So that's I think that they will have very interesting lives. They help a lot to people in the third world, and they
Mm-hmm.
made a lot of humanity help. So I would like very much to have a dinner with them.
Very nice. Cool. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Would anyone else like to comment? It's a really good question. I think it's one that I honestly feel like sometimes people ask this in like interviews and things like that. I think it says, or it could, if you take it seriously, say a lot about, who you are and what you're interested in. So thanks for that question, Mustafa.
Yeah,
And
actually,
yeah,
yeah. That's right, teacher. That's
yeah.
maybe we don't have enough time to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we're out of time for today. So anyway, thank you all very much for coming to class and participating. I hope, I know that some of you are maybe not too comfortable speaking and jumping in, but you'll get there. So great. Thank you all for participating, for sharing. It's always nice to get to know you better. So I hope to see all of you soon. Okay?
Thank you for your
All
classes
right.
today.
Bye-bye, of course. See you
Bye.
later.
Bye bye.